Hey, look, Lex Luthor joined the army. Hey guys, Max's Models here. Just wrapped up in the shop, and the Tarbis today was a busy place. First thing, got the rubber bands off the Hellcat, and the wings had bonded pretty well. Still a little bit of a gap, but I'm happy with it. Then I finished off the Jeep, like I said, and took my glamour photos for the dream car build, and I'm only going to show a couple here because I'm going to save the rest for the group build. When I showed it to my wife, she was very happy with it. She loved the bullet holes and everything, but she goes, it's too bad it doesn't have a gun. Well, it has the 50 cal. I told her it came with a machine gun. I just didn't put it on because just like I didn't put on the cable cutter because I prefer the aesthetic of the basic Jeep. But she's like, it needs a gun. So I built the 50 cal. It's hardening in the Tarbis, and I will probably mount that tomorrow or pose it next to the Jeep. But it is on the shelf. By the way, speaking of being done, as I was adding that missing guardrail to the Aerobee-Hi and taking a few glamour shots, sure enough, I'm moving the camera lighting around and I find the missing piece, which has already been a replacement's been fabricated. I don't need it, but you know, when I wasn't looking for it, that's when I found it, and it was on top of another table where it bounced over. And oh well, what you gonna do? And the Aerobee's up on the shelf also. It came in the house too. With those two done, I focused my attention on the Hellcat, and I managed to finish it today. I replaced that broken antenna on the tail, and it actually didn't give me much argument henceforward. The decals, I tried to use one of the big star on the other side obliterated, but I was able to piece enough of it together to use it. And I went ahead and, you know, where parts are missing, I put a little zinc chromate, a little flat aluminum, just make it like painted, chipped off, and I'm not going to worry about it. This is a 1973 kit, and I don't know when this pressing was made, but those decals are probably over 50 years old. If I was really serious about the kit, wanted to get into it, I would have bought aftermarket decals. But I like it the way it looks. Of course, being as big as it is, the big problem, obviously, is where to put it. And I was running out of space everywhere in the Tarbis and in the house. And I'll figure something out, maybe get more shelves. But I can always, I'll probably start off with rearranging the stuff that I have. But hey, these are the problems it's fun to have, right? Doesn't sound like a whole lot when you just sit down and talk about it. I mean, there's really not a lot to say. It was building models and all the usual stuff. And to be honest, I kind of think I like these older kits a little bit because some people have pointed out they're a little simpler. If that was a 1/32nd scale modern day Hellcat from one of the new companies, it would have at least 300 parts. And this is an adequately detailed kit for fun. You're probably not going to win any awards with it these days, but I did like the rubber tires, and that was a nice touch. You know, it's just a fun build. One thing I did with the Jeep, my wife, we mentioned yesterday, didn't really like the idea of putting the figure in it because it's just not as realistic as the Jeep. But she did love the fact that I put a bullet dent in the helmet to match, when he's sitting in the passenger seat, to match the bullet holes in the Jeep. And I was telling a couple of the guys that this diorama's got three possible names. One would be Got Lucky. The other would be We Found the Germans. And the other would be, Sir, I would like to transfer out of the recon platoon. Well, anyway, it was a great day down in the Tarbis, and we had a little bit of weather. Other than that, no big deal. So no complaints here. Loving life. Got the 50 cal drying. And got the Aerobee-Hi, the Jeep, and the Hellcat on the shelf. So life is good. Guys, you take care of yourselves. We'll talk at you later. And as always, model on.